while his brother Powell played there. He's where he belongs.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Henderson for Harkless. Memphis also making some changes. Chris Anderson is checked in for Randolph. Lance Stevenson comes in for Barnes. And Allen subbed in for Jordan Adams. And Gasol slams it in.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Marc Gasol, a first-time All-Star starter last season. He and his brother Powell both starting in that game. The first time that's ever happened in league history, and having both those guys go head-to-head. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 24. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Oh, listen, there's no doubt you could argue Marc Gasol is the best center in the league right now. I mean, this guy does it all. Defends, rebounds, passes, scores. I mean, he's also a great teammate. They all love him. And to me, that matters in the big picture. When you're talking about developing chemistry and trust, sometimes the difference between winning and winning it all is whether or not your teammates like you.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. And he gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Vonleh kicks to Crabbe. It's stolen by Allen. Stevenson drives in. And it's Portland with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 15. Feeds to Vonleh. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Allen, and it's denied. And they get it back. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Crabbe. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Looking to get back out.
Yeah. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Allen, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Carter is out there with Conley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. No luck. And Memphis the other way now. And it's Carter penetrating. Conley. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And watching Matt Barnes, he will do all the dirty work for you. He's an instigator. He's an agitator. and he's a team player, I think, at the core. And everywhere he's gone, you know, and he's played for a lot of teams, Greg, he's had that role.
It's a great point. I call him a glue guy. You know, he's not someone who's going to be a volume scorer or a smooth playmaker, but the game really is built on grit. Diving for loose balls, taking charges, making hard fouls, you know, whatever it takes to help his team win. I like that line, antagonist. That's a very good way to describe it.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard dishes to Aminu. 5 on the clock. Back to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Rejected by Gasol. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Barnes can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 7. Got a piece of it. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The feed to McCollum. Down low. Aminu scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Harkless with the bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
An open look for Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And it's Carter missing. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Lillard against Carter. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. They get the rebound. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. McCollum no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Kicks to Barnes. Inside. The dish to McCollum. And that one's on target from the wing. McCollum's got 19 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Lillard from outside. That's good. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Conley, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Some good play from Conley in this one. He's got 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And here's Portland. They're on a 9-1 run. Lillard attacking, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Allen's checked in for Carter. Allen passes to Gasol. He dishes it to Barnes. Outside Conley. And here is Barnes. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. And it seems every season we see a player try and play through an injury. Sometimes it provides a boost with heroics, but it can lead to serious damage long term. It's a common practice we see, and some guys are pretty cavalier about it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Greg, a lot of NBA players do play through injury. Last year, for instance, LaMarcus Aldridge played most of the regular season with a thumb injury that required surgery. Mike Conley, Clark Kellogg, we saw in the postseason play with the mask, with a facial fracture.
Yeah, and it's hard to make a blanket statement if it's good or bad for guys to do that. You just hope the player heeds the doctor's advice and doesn't do any further damage by playing injury.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Barnes, and it's Carter in for Tony Allen.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
To the inside, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Lillard from outside, and he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Plumlee. Dishes it to McCollum. The pass to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Lillard. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
And so McCollum nails both of them. While McCollum has struggled with injury, he's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
Gasol with the steal. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. Here's Conley. Portland grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 15. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Damian Lillard. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Henderson for Lillard. Knocked away.
Memphis foul call. Jordan Adams.
The throw good. McCollum. The Grizzlies making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Adams kicks to Barnes. Drains the three-pointer.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And here's McCollum for 3. And he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And Roberts kicks to Vonleh, passes it to Aminu. Leonard dishes to Aminu. Misses the wing J. Here's Hairston. Misses the shot. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big